Sleepless nights at the chateau. Visualize it.
I'll give it something to do.
Coach, wherever we go. Visualize it.
I'll give it something to do.
Get a wildfire burning. Visualize it.
I'll give it something to do.
Ace high, going all in. Visualize it.
I'll give it something.
Hi, I'm Sally.
And I'm Matt, and we're from Mackay, Queensland. We currently live in Moranbah.
I'm a trade qualified tiler and have my own tiling business.
And I'm a qualified plumber, but currently work at 3Ks underground in a coal mine as a deputy.
We met 12 years ago on a job site. I was an apprentice tiler and he was a hot plumber. And it was love at first sight.
Yeah, we've been engaged 6 years. Had plans to get married, but they got put on hold due to unexpectedly starting our family early. We got 3 children, Tennille, Summer and little Harley. And when we're not running around after them, we're running around with them.
We go camping and fishing and wakeboarding, motorbike riding, horse riding.
She's a horse rider. I can't horse ride.
And
Pretty much anything that's active. We consider ourselves pretty healthy, active and outgoing people. So, here we go. Well, personal renovating experience. We purchased our first home together, and like most first homeowners, it required a bit of TLC.
yeah, we replaced the kitchen, gutted the 2 bathrooms, sandblasted and fully tiled the pool.
Yeah, there was walls to be knocked down. They were load bearing, so they were re-supported. A lot of landscaping and fencing.
Yeah.
Also with our trade, that enabled us to travel overseas and use our trade while we're working in London.
We did some really high-end work there and we got to see a lot of quality work and
Yeah, different ways of doing things.
yeah.
Also back home, we worked on a range of work from residential cottage work to commercial supermarkets and hospitals, new build hospitals.
I think that we work well as a team. We bounce ideas off each other. We're raising a family together. We do pretty much everything together. So going on the block won't be much different.
Yeah, I think I'd choose Sally because she's a tradie, she's hard working, she's funny, a little bit forgetful at times.
Have a tendency of being late.
Yeah, that's probably not your good trait, that's probably your worst trait. Yeah.
Maddie has a mild case of OCD, but I'm working on it.
I just like things to be as close to perfect as possible. We tend to have our little arguments, probably like most couples, but we work through them.
Communication.
I think I'm the first one to suck up for forgiveness.
We backpacked overseas for about 18 months and
So
we survived that.
living, eating, sleeping, hanging out 24 hours a day. Probably much like the block had its challenges. So we've been through that and think that we can do the block.
We want to be your first tradie couple on the block.
Sleepless nights at the chateau. Visualize it.
I'll give it something to do.
Coach, wherever we go. Visualize it.
I'll give it something to do.